It's your girl T here, back with the Tuesday Tea Time video. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, why is everything in my world so perfect? Why is everything in my world so perfect? We're tea timers, so why does everything look, feel, and seem so perfect in our world? We're tea timers. It's just how we roll. I wanted to discuss today, if your manifestation shows up and it doesn't look exactly the way that you thought it would in your imagination or when you were affirming, it doesn't mean that you failed. So as an example, let's say you're affirming for SP and you're like, SP loves me, SP wants to be with me, SP's so committed to me, me and SP are happily married. And SP starts coming in and they're making up random excuses to contact you. They are, maybe texting you again, maybe calling you again, but they haven't proposed to you or they haven't said we're married yet. This doesn't mean you failed at manifestation. It means you're actually winning at manifestation because you have movement with your SP. You guys have to give your manifestations time to come to fruition. Just because they're not at your door throwing a ring in your face doesn't mean you're not going to get married. Give the person time to play out the whole manifestation. Or it's like when you order something off Amazon and you saw the picture of it, but when it shows up, it looks different than the picture. Does that mean that Amazon didn't deliver your package? Of course not. You're still like, it's delivered. It just doesn't look the way I thought it would. A lot of times when we have things that we're manifesting, they might show up looking kind of funky when they first show up and looking a little bit weird or not different than the way that we expected them to. But that's where our trust and our belief has to come in. We have to trust and believe that the universe has our back and it is working in our favor. Remember in so many videos ago, and I say it all the time when I say all movement's good movement, because we have to condition ourselves to realize that all movement, even if it looks contrary to what we're affirming or maybe even a little bit different than what we're affirming, is still good movement. Because yesterday when you weren't in contact with SP or you didn't have any money in your bank account, getting $10 or your SP texting you or somebody returning to your life that wasn't previously there is still good news. Because you didn't have anything the day before, now you're shifting into a place where these things are moving. They are coming towards you. The key here is, no matter what it looks like, to keep staying in your wish fulfilled, meaning keep affirming for what you want. Or if you feel satisfied with the knowledge that you're getting what you want and this is good movement, then stay in that mindset. Whether it's you script up a new story every morning or night, you affirm when you feel distressed or dismayed, or you listen to subliminals, or maybe you just declare that it's happening and it does. This is the sweet spot when we are moving on our manifestation to believe that it's going to unfold and give us everything that we want, because we already have what we want, right? So even if something shows up and it doesn't look exactly the way that we thought it was going to come in for us as, we still are winning. And this is also to do with when y'all say, oh, well, how come everything else works and I can get anybody I want, but I can't get my SP? Well, what did you just say? I can get anybody else, but I can't get my SP. My SP is the hardest for me to manifest. I can have anything else, but this particular area can't be done. You're setting your own rules and regulations when you are verbalizing these comments. This is what I'm talking about when you have to be careful with your words and your thoughts. And it's not careful in the sense that you should be scared of your thoughts or words, but just take stock of an area where you feel like you're maybe struggling and look at how you speak about that area or you talk around it. I myself have had this with work where I would talk to my best friend and tell her all the things about why I hate my work or things are annoying me at work, and then wondering why I would go into a hostile type environment. We all do it. We all vent and complain about certain areas in our lives, and then we wonder why it is manifesting out the way that we are speaking of it. But you have to learn how to stay in the wish fulfilled. Stop venting about it as much as we are used to. Kind of do things in the opposite direction of what we were doing before. Now, I don't even talk about work. I just stay in the mindset that my work always brings me peace, and it's exactly the way I want it to be, and I am valued and respected the way that I am supposed to be valued and respected. We have to do this in every area of our lives, where we used to go and tell the closest person in our lives everything about the certain area. We have to keep it. We don't have to keep it to ourselves. Maybe you want to have a little bit of a session for 10 minutes with someone, but then move it forward and start affirming towards how your work or your love life or your money or your health should be looking, will be looking, is looking, because we are amazing entities the way we are. Life should be beautiful. Life should be blissful. We should expect great things to happen. This process is just conditioning ourselves over and over to expect the best. So I just wanted to tell y'all, if your manifestation starts coming through with movement, celebrate the movement. You are getting closer to what you want than you were yesterday. And that is a celebration in itself. It's like if you're on a physical diet. If you don't lose 100 pounds in the first week, you're not going to say I failed. You're going to look at it as a small victory that you're even putting your shoes on to go to the gym, or you're choosing better eating choices. Celebrate the small things so the big things can come forward. If y'all have questions, you know what to do. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Bye.